Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles. In the month of October, I'm going to be trying to upload 2 videos every day, one of a very easy or easy difficulty and one of an average, hard, or very hard difficulty. And this is today's average difficulty level puzzle. And today's puzzle is called Wandelhöhle. I think that's how you pronounce it. My German is very rusty. By AQJKS. I don't know how I pronounce it. And here are the rules. Irregular 10 Sudoku rules apply, which is place the digits 0 through 9 once each in every row, every column, and every region. Irregularly shaped region, shall we say. Digits joined by a white dot are consecutive. So, for example, if this was a 3, this would have to be a 2 or a 4. Not all possible dots are given. So we are given positive information. We do not have a negative constraint there. Digits joined by an X or a V sum to 10 or 5 respectively. All such pairs are given. So there we do have a negative constraint. So if this was for example, a 5, this could be a 0. In fact, it would have to be a 0. But if there's a 5 here, we know there cannot be a 0 in any of these spots. There cannot be a 0 because it is a negative constraint. So remember that. So negative constraints actually do give a lot of constraints to the puzzle. And those are the rules of the puzzle. If you want to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, if this is my first 10 by 10 Sudoku ever, actually. So, yeah. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so there's 0 through 10. So then we know this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the 5s are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except this can't be 0, 5 because this has to add up to 10. And there's nothing that adds up with 0 or 5 that has one digit that adds up to 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to put all the V's to have the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything that has an X next to it, we cannot have a 0, 5. So this can't. And then in addition from that, then we know the opposite one cannot be a 0, cannot have a 0, 5. And this is 0. I missed 1. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is interesting. This cannot be 0, 5. So this can't be 0, 5. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So these are consecutive to each other. This is very important. How is that possible? There's 3 digits here. Oh, these two are the same. So these have to be the same, right? So it could be like 0, 1. This could be something like 0, 1, 2, and that would be 1. Right. So these two have to be different, and these are the same. So it could be 1, oops, make it small, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And this could be 0 through 7. Right? It could be 7, 5, 6, 6. Interesting. If this, say, okay, so say this is not, say this is anything less than 6. Then we have, this is 0 through 5. These would be 0 through 5. And these would be 0 through 5. So that's 7 from 0 to 5. Therefore, one of these at least has to be a 6 or a 7. So we know there's a 6 here somewhere, at least. Therefore, since one of these is 6, it has to be 5, 6, or 6, 7. So this is 5, 6, or 6, 7, which forces this to be 5 or 6, which forces this to be 4 or 5. So it could be 4, 5, 6. So this is 0, 1. So this could be 4, 5, 6. Okay, this has to be 4, 5, and 6. This has to be greater than this. Right? If it's not 4, 5, and 6, this is 5, 6, 7. So it's 4, 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. So this cannot be 5. One of these has to be 6, and it could actually be 6, 7. So the problem is, Can this ever be 0 and 5 then? If this is 0 and 5, this would be 1, which would mean this is 4, and that would have to be 5. Actually, I think the 5 has to be here, right? This is either 4, 5, or this is 5, 6. Right. So if this is, yeah, if this is, yeah, this has to be 5. So this cannot be 5, which means that can't be 0. And this can't be 0, 5. So this is, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So this is 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this can't be 0, obviously. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So we know this is, okay, so we know this is 5 here. So in this irregular shape, there cannot be a 5. So this can't be 5. That can't be 0. This can't be 0, 5. Ah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This becomes 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously no 0, 5 there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 0, 5. This is 0, 5, 0. Right. So this cannot be 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. If it were, this would have to be a V because all the other ones are paired up. So this has to be 6, 7, 8, 9. So the other 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 has to be one of these two. We don't know which. This can't be 0 or 5. If this was 0 or 5, this would have to be 0 or 5. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9 also. If this is not 0 or 5, that would mean this is 0 or 5, and then it would have to be next to a 0 or 5, but that's not possible because then it would have to have a V next to it. So this, oh wait, no, this could be 0 or 5. Never mind. I thought it was just 1. There's 2. This is also, okay, wait, no, hold up. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's not giving much there. Okay, so this one is the same as that. We know that for certain. So this has to have a 6. Okay, right. This has to have a 5. This has to have a 6. So this cannot be 6, so this can't be 4. So that can't be 1. So this can't be 6. This can't be 6. I think then this also has to have a 5, right? Right? If it's 4, this is 5. If this is 5, this is 6, obviously. So this cannot be 5, which means this can't be 0. This can't be 5, so that can't be 0. We don't know. Okay, there's a 6 here too, right? We don't know if it's a 5. Oh, okay. I think I've found one break-in. Say this was a 4, right? If not 5. Say this is a 4. If this is a 5, this is a 5. No. Okay, never mind. We only have 3 here. So we know that's a 5. We know that's a 6. We know that's a 6. This is 5 also. So we have 1, 2. Oh. Okay, this can't be 1, 4. If this was 1, 4, that eliminates any possibilities. This has to be 2, 3 then, but that eliminates all possibilities here. Because this cannot be 0, 5. How do we know that can't be 0, 5? This can't be 5, so that can't be 0. How do we eliminate all possibilities for 0, 5? Okay, so 5 can't be here, so this can't be 5. That's fine. How do we eliminate the 0 is the question. Oh, because this has to have 5. So that can't be 5. Okay. So then this can't be 1, 4. So this has to be 0, and this is 5. So this is 6, this is 6, this is 7. Okay. So this can't be 7, that can't be 3, this can't be 0. 7? Ooh, 0. This can't be 6 or 7. This can't be 3 or 4 because of that. This can't be 5. This can't be 0. Okay. So this can't be 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 0. This can't be 5. Oh, where else? Okay, this can't be 0. It can't be 5. None of these can be 0 or 5. If this is 0 or 5, that eliminates 0 or 5 from here. So this cannot be, this has to be 0 or 5. So that's 0 and 5. So this can't be 0 or 5. This is 8 or 9. So we have 8 or 9, 8 or 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 or 9, 8 or 9. This cannot be, well, it could be 0 or 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This... Hmm. This cannot be 5 or 0. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, no 6, 7, 8, and 9. This can't be 0, obviously. Can't be 5. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 6. This cannot be 5, 6, or 7. It can't be 4. So it could be 0, 1, 2, 3. No 4, no 5, no 6, no 7, 8, or 9. Okay. This can't be 3 because it would have to be next to a 7. So this cannot be 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's not put those in. Those are rather obvious. Oh, no. So 2 cannot be anywhere else. If this is 1, 4, this has to be 2 and 3. So 2 cannot be anywhere else in this specific irregular shape. So that can't be 2. This can't be 3. This can't be 2. Right? This can't be 4 because it would be 10. Therefore, 4 is either here or here. Okay, well, yeah. This is 3 or 4. So these two must add up to 5. Right? Because we know those add up to 5. And the only two possible also has to add up to 5. Therefore, this is 1, 2, 3. This cannot be 1 then. So this can't be 4. So this is 1 or 3. This is 2 or 4. So 4 cannot be anywhere here. This can't be 4. So we know the 4 is here. This is 1 or 3. This is 1 or 3. So there cannot be a 1 or 3 in any of these spots. So no 1 or 3. So we could have 0, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this one, these two see this 8, 9, and that 8, 9. So this cannot be 8 or 9. So 8 or 9 is either here or here. We don't know which. Okay, this can't be 8 or 9. This is 8 or 9. So this has to be the same as that. One of three, yeah. Okay, so the 9 in this irregular shape has to either be here or here. So this one cannot be 9. Oh, actually, none of this could be 8, 9. Because we see both 8 and 9s. Well, we already knew these two were the same anyways. Hmm. I'm trying to remember how we figured that out. Oh, because this one had to be... Well, no. Yeah, this one had to be 8 or 9. For the opposite, right? We knew this was 6, 7. This had to be 8, 9. Yeah. So this was 8, 9. This was 8, 9. Okay, if this is 6 and 7, this would have to be 0, 5, 0, 5, and that's 6 or 7. Right? Okay. Let's fill this in. So it cannot be could be 0, could be 1, could be 2, 3, cannot be 2. Cannot be could be 3, cannot be 4, cannot be 5, 6 or 7. So this is 0, 1, 3, 8, 9. We know the 4 and the 2 are here. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe we try 8 and 9, trying to find 8, 9 patterns. Maybe. Okay. This is yellow then. And this is, okay, so this is corresponding to that yellow. We're going to match the orange and yellows. This one. So yellow has to be one of these 3. But it cannot be that one. So yellow has to be here, right? Yellow cannot be this one, and it also cannot be that one because then that would see this. So yellow has to be this one, which means orange is also here. So this is yellow and orange. This has to be the other one, so this is blue and red, let's say. So blue or red has to be here, right? Um, this cannot be yellow. It could potentially be orange. So it's orange or one of the blue reds. So then this would have to be yellow or blue red, right? Mm-mm. So orange cannot be either of these, which means this is orange. So this is orange and this is yellow. This has to be blue or red. We don't know which. This is also blue or red. We don't know which. This is obviously blue or red. Where is the other blue or red? Okay, this cannot be blue or red. So this cannot be 2 or 4 here. Oh, interesting. Well, no, we don't know. Blue or red. So say any of, okay, so this cannot be blue or red. Okay, it's blue or red. No, not just blue. 7, 8, 9. This is one of 6, 7, 8, 9. This could be 2 from 8 and 6, 7, 8, 9, so we don't know. Here. Either that's a blue or a red, or this is a blue or a red. One of these is the blue or red low, and the other one is the blue or red high. Right? Because it can't be orange or yellow here. So these two eliminate orange or yellow here. So this has to be an orange yellow pair. So none of these, so one of these specifically is a blue or red. This specific one matches here. This could be 1 or 3 though. That would be 7 or 9. This would be 0, 5. Interesting. This cannot be 0. So either this is a 0 or this is a 0. Does that really tell us much? Not much. It does tell us something, but not much. Right, so this can't be 0. So either this is 0 or this is 0, which means this is 5 or this is 5. So this cannot be 5. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5, no 6, no 7. It could be 8 or 9. Maybe. Say this was not 0 or 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 0. This would be, one of these would be 0, one of these would be 5. We don't know what the other one would be. This one has to be one of those two. We know that for certain, though, right? So this one cannot be any of these, cannot be any of these, so it has to be one of those. We know that for certain. Wait, okay. If this has to be one of these two, then if it's 0, 5, it has to be 5 because this can't be 0. So this is purple. It has to be 5. And it's 0, 5. It has to be 5. So this can never be 0. Oops. This can never be 0, which means this can't be 5. So the 5 could be here, right? We just don't know. If this is 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, that would mean This is 8. That would mean this is yellow. And this is yellow, right? Okay, so if this is 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can never be 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, this would be 8 and 2. This would be 1, 9, 9, 8. This would have to be 4. So this would have to be 2, 3. If it's not 0, 5. So this can never be 1. This can never be 1, 4. First of all, so this is either 2 or 3, or it's 0, 5. Which means 1, 4 cannot be here. So that eliminates some more. So this could be 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It cannot be 0. Okay. So let's go through that scenario where this is 1 through 4, right? If this is 1 through 4, this has to be 8. So this would be 8. This would be 2. This would be 1, 9, 9. This would be 8. This would be 7. This would be 3 and 2. This would be 4. This would be 3. This would be 1, 4. This would have to be 5 and 0. So that's valid so far. This is 1 and 4. So this is 3 and 2. This has to be 1 and 9. So we know this is 2, 3, 2, 3. So this would have to be 9. This would be 1. We have contradiction here then. So it cannot be 2 and 3. Right, because this would have to... Oh. We already knew that, didn't we? Yeah. We already knew that. Because this sees both blue and reds, lows. This also sees both orange and yellow, highs. So this cannot be... Well, could it be? It could have been 0, I guess. Anyways, it cannot be 8 and 9, which is that forces that. I guess it could still be 0. Why did 0 get eliminated here? Let's try that again. Okay, so one thing is it cannot be 1 or 3. Okay, so what happens if this is 1 through 4? If this is 1 through 4, that forces this to be 8. 2, 1, 9, 9. This is 8. This is 7. This is 3. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 1 and 9. So we have 2, 3, 2, 3. Oh. This has to be 3. This is 4. So this is 0. That's where the 0 gets eliminated. We know this can't be 3. So this was 9. There's probably a more elegant way of solving that. But, yeah. So we know now this is 0. This is 5. So this has to be the 5. So this cannot be 0, 5. This can't be 0, 5. Obviously this is not purple. These two are purple. So this cannot be 0, 5. This can't be 5. This can't be 0 anymore because this is 5. So now we do know this has to be 0 or 5. Because if this is not 0, 5, say this was 6, 7, 8, 9. This would force this to be 0, 5, which would be next to each other. So this has to be a 0 or 5. So this is 0, 5. This is 0, 5. This is... we have 3 from 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9. So it cannot be 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5. So we have 6 is one of these. 7 is one of these. Why can't that? Why does that have to? It can't be 1? Oh, it can't be, well, it can't be 2 or 3 now. This is 7, 8, or 9. So 6 is one of these 3. Say this was 8 and 2. That forces this to be 1, 9, 9, 4, 3, 2. This can't be 3. Therefore, this would be 3. This is 0, 5. We have 1, 4. 0, 5, 0, 5. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, we eliminated all the 0, all the 6, 7, 8, 9s there. We eliminated all the 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 0, 5. This is 0, 5. This can't be, this cannot be 0, 5. Which means this is 0, 5. So we have 0, 5, 0, 5. This can't be 0, 5. So this has to be 0, 5. Because there's no other place for the 0, 5. So this is 1, 2, or 3. This cannot be 1 then. This has to be the opposite, 2, 3, or 4. So we have 6, 7, 6, 7. This can't be 7. This can't be 7. So one of these is 8 and 9, and it could be with a 0. So this cannot be 6 or 7. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. So this is 0 or 0, which means that can't be 0. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. It can't be 9 because both 9s see it also. So the other blue or red is here, right? And it cannot be 1 or 3. So it's 2 or 4 with 7, 8, or 9. So this cannot be 3. If this was 3, this would have to be 2. And this would be 1, 4. So this would be 8 and 2. But then you would have to have a V here. So this cannot be 3. This cannot be 2. Oh, interesting. So we know one of these two is 2. Because this can't be 2. Why can't that be 2 again? It should be able to be 2, right? I'm not sure why that can't be 2. I might have made a mistake there. I don't see why it can't be 2. Obviously, if this is 2, 8, it can't be 2, but we know one of these two is 3. We don't know which. We know one of these two is 1. We don't know which. Yeah, I'm not sure why I left out 2 there. So we know 6 is here. Hmm. What happens? Okay, yeah, this is interesting. What happens if this is 1 and 4? So then this becomes 2, 3, 4, 1. Well, this obviously has to be 0. So this is 5. This is 2, 8, 8. This is 2 and 3. So this has to be 1 and 4. So this is 6 and 9. This would be 0. This would be 5. This would have to be 3 and 7. This is 2. So this would have to be 0 and 5. Ah, this doesn't work because this would have to be 9 and 8, which doesn't work. I'm not sure how you do that more elegantly. Anyways, so it can't be 0. It can't be 1 and 4. So this is 0 and 5. So this can't be 0. This can't be 5. This can't be 5. This can't be 5. This can't be 0. So in this box, then, this can't be 0. So therefore, this is a 0. This is 5. This can't be 0. This is 0. This is 5. This is 5. This is 0. This is 5. Yeah, I'm not sure how you do that more elegantly, but... Okay, none of these can be 5. So this has to be the 5 in this irregular space. No 5, no 0, 5. The only place for 0 is here, so this is 0. This can't be 5, and this can't be 0. Okay, so in this space, the 0 has... This can't be 0. This is 0. One of these two is 0. Right? In this... Yeah. This is already has a 0 accounted for. Either that's 0... This can't be 0. So one of these two... Okay, that can't be 0. Therefore, this is 0. This can't be 0. This is 0. Therefore, one of these two is 0. This can't be 0. So this is 0, 5. And we have all the 5s now, too, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have all the 5s. Okay. This cannot be 8 and 9. So one of one. Okay, so blue or red, the other blue. So whatever is here has to be here. Okay, this can't be 8 or 9. So 6 is one of these. Um, hmm. So we got all the zeros too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Huh. Huh. Obviously, one of the 1 or 2s is here, right? If this is okay, this could be 1 or 3 also, though. This is obviously not the corresponding blue or red with it. Hold up. Okay. Say this was 7. If this was 7, this can't be 3, so this would be 1. This can't be 3, so this would be 4, but that would force this to be 1. So this cannot be 7. Okay, so this has to be the blue one. So this is blue. This matches this one. This is yellow. So this cannot be the blue. So it must be matching the yellow one. So this can't, okay, so this matches the high yellow or it has to be yellow. So this has to be the high yellow, which means this is blue. This also has to be yellow then. So the blue has to be one of these 3, right? It cannot be that one. It can't be the yellow one either. So this cannot be 8 or 9. So this has to be 6 or 7. We know this is 8 or 9. We know this is 8 or 9. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It cannot be 0 or 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6, 7, 6, 7. This yellow one means it, so the blue is either here or here, right? We don't know which. Yellow, that means has to be one of these 2. The yellow 8 or 9 has to be one of those 2. It could be the blue one is also one of those 2. So the yellow 8 or 9 can, well, okay, we already knew that. The yellow 8 or 9 cannot be here. Cannot be here. We know then the yellow 8 or 9 is here, or the 8 or 9. And then it also has to be here. So this is 7. So this cannot be 7. This could be 1, 9, 2, 8, or 4, 6. So this can't be 7. This could be 3, 7 here. So the blue 8 and 9 could be here or here. We don't know which. It's here and here. So one of these 2 is the blue 8, 9, 8, 9. This can't be yellow either. Right? So the yellow 8 and 9 cannot be any of these. Right. So this is the blue 8 and 9. This has to be the blue 8 and 9. This is the yellow 8 and 9, and the yellow 8 and 9 has to be here. So this can't be yellow 8 and 9. 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 And we know that yellow 8 and 9 is here. Therefore, and neither of these can be yellow 8 and 9. This has to be yellow 8 and 9. So this has to be 8 or 9. So there's no 7 either. So we know the 7 is, the 7 is here. The 3 cannot be in either of these spots because then, yeah. Why can't that be 9? I don't know. Oh, because it sees the 9 here or the 9 here, right? So this is 7. This is 7. One of these is 7. Okay. So this is the yellow 8 and 9. This has to be the blue and red 8 and 9. So we know... Okay, this cannot be the blue or red 8 and 9. Oh, wait. We know this is the yellow 8 and 9. This blue means this cannot be a blue 8 and 9. So, yeah. We're looking for the blue 8 and 9. So this is blue 8 and 9. This has to be yellow 8 and 9. This has to be blue 8 and 9. So this is 7, 8, or 9. This has to be 7, 8, and 9 specifically. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So this has to be yellow with it. And we know yellow is 1 or 2. Orange has to be either here or here. Oh, orange cannot be here. If this is orange, this would have to be yellow. And that would have to be a 5. So this cannot be orange. So this has to be the orange, which means this cannot be 3, 4. Sorry, this has to be 3, 4 because it's that one. This cannot be the 1, 2, though. So this has to be the yellow 8, 9. So this is the yellow 1, 2. So this is 3 or 4, which means this cannot be 3 or... Okay, it can be 3 or 4, 8 or 9. This has to be the yellow 1, 2. So we have yellow 1, 2, yellow 1, 2, yellow 1, 2, yellow 1, 2. This can't be yellow 1, 2. This can't be yellow 1, 2. Therefore, we know the yellow 1, 2 is here. Interesting. Okay. We have the yellow 8 and 9's here. Yellow 8 and 9 is here, which forces this to have an yellow 8 and 9 here and a yellow 8 and 9 here, right? So all those are taken care of. So none of these can be yellow 8 and 9, which means where is the yellow 8 and 9 in this irregular shape? It would have to be here. So this has to be the yellow 8 and 9. So this cannot be the yellow 8 and 9 here. We know one of these is the yellow 8 and 9. We know one of these is the yellow 8 and 9. This is 8 or 9. This is 8 or 9. So it has to be one of these. So this is the yellow 8 and 9. Where are the blue 8 9s? This is blue 8 and 9. This is blue 8 and 9. This is blue 8 and 9. This 2, 3. One of these is. One of these 6 is. One of these 2 are. So we have 2 here. one of these three are. Or I guess, okay, so the blue 8 9s. We know one's here. We know one's here. We know one is one of these two. It has to be here. Oh, okay, hold up. This is blue 8 and 9. So therefore, the blue 8 and 9 has to be one of these two. So this cannot be blue 8 or 9. This cannot be blue 8 or 9. So this one has to be 1, 2, no, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So at least one of them has to be 6 or 7. So then this would be 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the blue 8 or 9 in this irregular shape is here. We know, we don't, okay, one of these two is the blue regular 8 or 9. The other one's the red one, or we don't know which one's which. The blue could be here or here, or here. Okay, so this cannot be 8 or 9. We know the blue 8 or 9 is here. We know the blue 8 or 9 is here. So this cannot be 8 or 9. So this has to be, because the yellows are here. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's it. Cannot be 8 or 9. This is an 8 or 9. Sorry, it doesn't have to be 8 or 9. Okay. This is 2 or 4. That could be 2 or also. Cannot be 4. I forget why. Oh, this because this is 6. It can't be 6. This is 2 or 4, so this can't be 2 or 4. One of these is 7. One of these is 7. One of these is 7. Interesting. Okay. So we know the 7's here. We know here the 7 has to be one of those two. So this cannot be 7. So this has to be, again, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. No 7. This can't be 7. And this can't be 7. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 has to be one of those two, right? It cannot be the yellow 8, 9, but it could be the other one. We don't know which. So this is 7. We have a 7 here. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. So one of 1, 2, 3, or 4 is here. Oh. So we only have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4s right now accounted for in this irregular shape. So one of these has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. We know these, there's two 1, 2, 3, 4s here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Therefore, this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to be 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't know which. This could still be yellow. This is the yellow 1, 2. Oh, wait. This is the yellow 8, 9. So since this is the yellow 8, 9, this can't be the yellow 8, 9. I guess this could be, though. This is the yellow 1, 2. This is the yellow 1, 2. This is the yellow 1, 2, yellow 1, 2, yellow 1, 2, yellow 1, 2. Ah, this has to be yellow and orange. So this is yellow and orange, which means this is blue or red. Which means, well, we don't know. This is also blue or red. 1 or 2. We don't know which, though. Okay. Right, so this is yellow 1, 2. This is yellow 1, 2. This cannot be yellow 1, 2. This has to be blue or red. Blue or red. Since this is blue or red, this is yellow 1, 2. Yellow, orange, 1, 2. So this is yellow, orange, which means this can't be yellow, orange. So this is not yellow. Therefore, this has to be the yellow. So this is the yellow 8 and 9. We've got yellow 8 and 9, yellow 8 and 9. None of these can be yellow 8 and 9. Because that can't be yellow 8 and 9. Right? This can't be yellow 8 and 9 because it's blue or red. This can't be yellow 8 and 9 because of that. And there's no 8 and 9 here. This has to be yellow 8 and 9. So this can't be yellow 8, 9. So this is yellow 8, 9, 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 yellow 8, 9. One of these is yellow 8, 9. One of these is yellow 8, 9. So that means one of these is yellow 8, 9. But this cannot be yellow 8, 9 because that has to be 1 or 2. So this has to be the yellow 8, 9. Which means this is yellow 8, 9. And because this is yellow 8, 9, this cannot be the yellow 1, 2. So this has to be 1 or 2, the yellow 1, 2. Okay, since this is yellow 1, 2, this cannot be yellow. This is orange. This can't be orange. This is yellow. So we know this is 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This cannot be the yellow 8 or 9. So this has to be the yellow 8 or 9. So this cannot be yellow 8, 9, which means this is a low red or green. So this has to be 7 or 9. So this has to be 8 or 9. We have 1 or 3. Okay. So this is blue or red. And it has to be this one. So this is 2 or 4. So this has to be a blue-red combination here. And then this is the other blue-red combination. So this cannot be 1 or 9. Because this is 1 or 9 or 3 or 7. And the other one has to be 2 or 8 and 4 or 6. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. One of those is 8 or 9. We have 1 and 2. So there cannot be a 1 or 2 here. There cannot be a 1 or 2 here. Right? We have all 1 and 2s taken into account. So this cannot be 1, 2. So it could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 5, obviously. So this is all the blue and red, blue and red. This is the low blue and red. Oh. No, okay, something's wrong here. That did not seem to does. It could be orange. It could be orange. Yeah, that's the. In fact, it has to be orange. Right, that has to be orange, and that actually gives us that break gives us the break in. Finally, that has to be orange. It cannot be blue and red, right? We know the low blue and red is here, right? The one matching this has to be here because this is yellow and red, yellow and orange. So this has to be orange. And since it cannot be 3-7, why couldn't it be 3-7? I don't remember. It just couldn't be 3-7 for some reason. Oh, because the 7 has to be here. Right. So this is orange. And now we know that the orange is 4. So this has to be 4. Geez, this was long-winded. Anyways, so the orange has to be 4, which means the yellow has to be 1. So this is 1, this is 9, this is 9, this is 8, this is 8. This has to be 3 and 2, this is 4. So this becomes 3 and 7. This is 9. This is 3. This is 4. We have 1 and 9. This is 1. This is 9. This is 9. This is, oops. This is 9. This is 9. So this becomes 6 and 4. This is 2. This is 2 and 7. So this is also 1. This is 2. This is 8. This is 8. This is 7. Okay, this becomes 1 and 4. So this is 2 and 3. So this is 6 and 8, 7 and 8. This has to be then 6. This is 7. This is 6. This has to be 1 and... So it has to be 2 and 3. So this is 1 and 4. So no 1 and 4 here. This can't be 7. This can't be 3. So this is 2, 8, 7, 3. This is 3, 2. This is 2 and 8. This has to be the 7 then. So this is 3. So this has to be 4 and 6. This is 2. This is 6. This is 9. So that's the yellow 9. This is 7. This has to be 1. This is 2 and 8. So this is 1 and 4. So this has to be 6. This is 4. So this is 8 and 2. Which makes that, oops, makes that 7 and 2. We have, what else? 8 and 1, 2, 3. So that forces this to be 7. This has to be 6 and 4. So that's 1. Which makes that 7 and 3. This is 4, 1, 4. This has to be the 2. This is 3. 3, 6. This is 8. This is 9. What is this? This is 6. So this cannot be 1. This is 4. This is 1. 4, 1. Wow, that took a while. Huh, that was pretty tough. It was supposedly average, but yeah. The negative constraints always make things a little bit more difficult. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.